Welcome, PlayStation Nation, to Square Triangle Circle X, presented by GAU Studios. I am your host, as always, Eric Rickety Beans Urbino, and this is your weekly PlayStation download. So plug that PS3 back in, take your PS4 off of standby, and system link those PS Vitas, because just when you thought the datification of games was over, we are going to talk about Octodad Dadliest Catch. This indie game finally comes to our PlayStation 4s this Tuesday. Octodad Dadliest Catch is not your average indie game. Players assume the role of an octopus pretending to be a husband and father to two human children. The developers' young horses say the game is about destruction, deception, and fatherhood. While players must navigate this octopus through a series of levels in mundane worlds like the grocery store or the local aquarium, while remaining hidden from peering eyes of other humans. The task is far more difficult than it sounds. The control scheme is where the difficulty comes from, because each leg and arm can only be moved one at a time, and the result is hilarious fun as Octodad flops around knocking over tables and chairs and hearing people murmur about you being a very strange father. The closest you could compare this game to would be something like Surgeon Simulator or QWOP, where a mundane task like pouring coffee must be completed without filling a suspicion meter. If this meter fills up, humans will start to notice that you might be an octopus, which will lead to failure. However, there is one person in particular in this game that you must completely avoid. See, Octodad's Dadliest Catch will take players back through Octodad's backstory, and you'll encounter the crazy French chef whose goal involves you and a giant pot. Yeah, he wants to kill you. So while there is a lot of plot happening and some backstory, a lot of this game's fun is going to stem from the situations that just happened. So I think the best addition to Octodad this time will be the couch cooperative play. So you can play with up to 4 people, and each one of you will control one of your limbs. It sounds crazy because it is very crazy. So the difficulty, like I said, doesn't come from gameplay situations, but rather from the rather odd control scheme. So what you see happening is a lot harder than you think to control. You try to climb an escalator, and it could become an all-day affair if the player does not take their time. The key to this game will be thinking like an octopus, but acting like a simple dad. So for this week, PlayStation 4 gamers will see a return to the datification of games that we saw last summer, but the good thing is that Octodad Dadliest Catch puts a huge spin on it and plants us in the tentacles of an octopus as we just try to do normal dad things to survive. You can download Octodad Dadliest Catch once the PlayStation Store updates today on April 22nd, and you will get a discount if you have PlayStation Plus. Now, I cannot wait to play this game personally. I've been waiting since launch, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. I am Eric Rickety Beans Urbino. Make sure you click subscribe down below for more sticks, and check us out at GAUstudios.com for the latest and greatest video game commentary. As always, game on.